Welcome back, DouglasCountyDigest.com. Here we are starting the second quarter. Clinton has taken over. It is 2nd and 9 as they pitch it out to the little guy on the field. I hope he doesn't mind us referring to him as that. And there's a great open field tackle by number 34, Cole Evans, and number
12, I believe.
12.
Griffin Day. Must have slid out from that nose position to get in on that tackle.
You know, if you look at that defensive line, he's by far the smallest guy on the defensive line.
Yeah, Griffin Day. And, you know, you talk about the other guy. I bet he's used to being called the small guy.
I'm sure he is. But he has some speed, that's
he
for
does.
sure.
He's
scooted
real
right
quick.
up there. And there's a snap in the pistol. The pass is high and incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th and about 3, a long 3 for Clinton.
Trying to catch Deonta Johnson from that split-out position on the right side, running a quick slant. Had very good defense on him. Defender was stride for stride with him, and high throw results in a 4th down and 4, so they'll be punting. We got 2 back here. We got Knight and Williams back here for the punt return.
High snap, and he airs it out, a high punt. He's going to go ahead and take it, and he's going to go down. So a return by Knight up to about the 48-yard line.
End over end punt, you know, that wasn't that long of a punt. I was kind of surprised to see him actually field that punt. I think I would have elected to let that thing go and see with that end over end rotation if it might not have just bounced back. But hey, he did a good job of hauling that thing in and actually picked up a couple yards after he touched the ball, so good job for Mr. Knight.
And 4 wideouts, 2 to the far, 2 to our side. As Nick Bates is in the backfield, takes the snap, throws the pass, and he gets hit a little bit. Incomplete. And we will have 2nd and 10 here. And Clinton's defense has been rather impressive. They've allowed the 1 score of the game, but just a couple of big plays on that drive that they let go here and there, and that's what opened it up for Tuscola. So not too many mistakes for Clinton, and not many mistakes for Tuscola either right now. Still holding the goose egg on for Clinton. Snap. Nick Bates just throws it out there. Incomplete.
It didn't look like he was very much committed to that pass, and it didn't look like Tristan Williams was very committed to the route.
Yeah, maybe not the best route run. I think maybe that Nick Bates was trying to get rid of the ball and avoid the sack, maybe throw it into the area of the receiver as to not get intentional grounding.
He actually had Cole Evans coming out of the backfield coming towards us over here where we're positioned, and he had him open in the flat, but he wasn't even looking this direction.
And Tristan Williams in motion. Nick Bates rolls to his left, throws high.
Oh, did he have some mustard on that one?
And just a little bit off in the passing game is Tuscola right now. A couple of errant throws. Clinton's getting a lot of pressure to Nick Bates, though. He's definitely feeling rushed, and that may be what's causing his errant throws.
Yeah, I think he's a little jacked up tonight. Seems like he's really getting some heat on his throws. He was running left, throwing left there, and he's still got a lot, got a lot of power on that throw and just overthrew his receiver.
And
it was almost like a pooch kick.
Yeah, Martin with the pooch kick, and Maroon.
Oh, he fumbled it.
He fumbled it, but he got it back. That was number
8. Oh, go ahead.
17, 18.
Yep. Yeah, 17.
Number 17, Tyler Vidmar for Clinton. Fumbled, recovered it himself. So Clinton will take over 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line, excuse me.
Yep, 18-yard line. Josh Knight was down there on that punt return and had a chance for that ball. It was just laying there, but, his momentum took him right over the top of it out of bounds, and the Clinton punt returner was able to gather that in and secure that ball on the 18-yard line for Clinton.
And Clinton with the 1st and 10 here. 3 split out, 2 to the far side, or 1 to the far side, 2 to the near. And a handoff up the middle to their big guy, Caleb Luck, for a gain of 3.
I don't even think he touched the ball the last series, so.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised they're not using Deonta Johnson's size. You see some of the corners that are covering him. He's a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. I think he's got kind of an advantage out there.
Yeah, he's got Tristan Williams pretty much over the top of him all the time when he lines up out there to that right side.
And Clinton calls timeout.
Attention, TCHS alumni and their guests.
And so far, it's still 7-0 with about 10 minutes left here in the second quarter. And it is homecoming here for Tuscola. So exciting times here. They had a parade earlier. Mark's monster water machine is being pushed out to the Tuscola players there.
That's a pretty cool looking contraption, I gotta say.
We gotta come back to that every time we see Tuscola, because Tuscola's the only place that has that. And it's been a tight game so far. Only 7 points separates them. 1 score so far tonight. Both defenses look pretty sharp, except for a big play here or there. Both defenses are really out to set the tone here. Offenses are stalling a little.
Attention, Warrior fans. Please sign up for the 5K run walk and the 1K.
And here we go as play resumes. It'll be 2nd and 8 on the 20-yard line for Clinton. Bo Carter is the quarterback, number 4. He drops back, pass over the middle, picked off. I don't think his receiver saw it, and he's going for the end zone.
Got in there.
And there's the score. Excellent dive by Zach Bates.
You know, I was just getting ready to say, you know, one of the reasons why I think maybe the Clinton coach isn't opening it up is because, you know, they're in that field position. If you make a mistake,
right,
bad things can happen. And right there, you know, he threw it right to Zach Bates.
And I don't think the Clinton receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, because the receiver didn't even turn to look at the ball. He ran right by where the ball was thrown, and an easy pick for Zach Bates and a dive into the end zone.
I think that was the little guy too, Dial, and he wasn't even looking for the pass.
And the extra point here is good. So it will be 14-0. 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Tuscola in the lead.
I know the Clinton coaches are down here trying to stir up the troops and get them fired back up to get them back into this game. But, you know, coming into Tuscola after answering the call, really they did. You know, even though we took it on the chin last week to up there at Unity, Tuscola has made some improvements and great strides in their program just from the first week to that. And the last thing they want to do is come in here and give up turnovers that result in 7 points. You know. Mm-hmm. They're going to want to get that under wraps pretty quick, because you just can't come in here on homecoming and do that with Tuscola and expect to walk out of here with a win. So Clinton's going to have to button the hatches down here a little bit. Yeah. Tuscola on the other hand just gets a freebie pretty much handed to him.
Hey, all charity acceptable.
Yeah,
we'll take it.
Yeah.
And getting ready to kick off here for Tuscola is number 84, Evan Sutton. A good little kick, and the kick is muffed, and he's going to go nowhere.
Number 17, Tyler Vidmar. And I believe that was the same guy that bobbled that punt.
He looks like he took his eyes off the ball a little too soon there as he was hauling it in. So Clinton's offense is back on the field again to try and avoid the turnover.
Also assisting on that play was Keegan Kibler.
And we'll see what they have coming out after their turnover.
Around 23-yard line.
But it seems like Clinton's quarterback has a pretty decent arm, so throwing the ball is not too bad. We've got 2 backs in the backfield. Split wideouts on either side. A handoff, and there's a Tuscola is there to meet him.
Griffin Day got in there for that nose tackle position and made initial contact and held on until he got some help, and very good play.
You know, he's just in there right now to stand everybody up. He is just going for the legs, trying to make sure that he can't get his motor started, and the rest of the Tuscola crew is coming in and wiping up the rest of the field, cleaning up the mess.
You know, Griffin's, they listed 5'10", 165, and I tell you what, I think that's giving him some extra weight.
Yeah.
But, you know, he plays very, very tough from that nose tackle position. I can see why they got him in there.
Oh, yeah, look at, and a screen out to the far side.
Ball was down on the
came
ground.
out.
Looked like Clinton got back on top of it.
So Clinton's starting to run into the turnover problem here. They were lucky to get that one back.
Jacob Overton, another sophomore running back that's only 5'5", 150 pound, got the call on that play.
And a lot of speed for Clinton. They just need to hang on to that ball and keep on trucking. There's an excellent pass play there. A little screen off to the far side. Gain of about 6 yards. And you just got to hang on to that ball and finish the play. Bo Carter, quarterback number 4, and there's going to be
all kinds of movement.
False start.
Looked to me like Tuscola is going to be guilty of jumping on that one.
That's what
and they were just a little too anxious. Real quick to run down the Tuscola defense tonight. Griffin Day is playing nose tackle, and Clayton Turner is in on the defensive line. Gibson and Martin are the ends. Nick Bates and Evans are the strong and weak backs. And that was a swing pass out here to Deonta, covered by number 7, Tyler Hale. Got a flag on the play, but to continue, we got Benich as the middle linebacker. You have Williams and Hale are the corners, and Zach Bates and Josh Knight are the safeties for Tuscola.
And I think they call an eligible player downfield on that one. I think a lineman was a little bit too far down the field.
That penalty has been declined by Tuscola.
So the penalty is declined by Tuscola. Looks like Clinton's going to be dropping back once again with Mr. Luck, number 49, to punt away to Tristan Williams and Josh Knight again.
And
number 6 for Clinton.
Job, yeah, Mason Dial.
Mason Dial. I tell you,
little
guy's
guy on
little.
the field. He's fast too. He got down there in a hurry.
Yeah, you know he doesn't shy away from playing. You know he gets right in there. So he's little, but he's mighty.
And you just heard from the Clinton sidelines, the coaches yelling, "Get the ball, get the ball!" So they're definitely going for strips and takeaways here.
Yep.
And I think the punter's punts are a little off because number 12 Day is getting in there. Griffin Day is getting back there, putting some pressure on the punter.
Day is playing some inspired football tonight. Ball on the ground.
And picked up by Nick Bates. Some miscommunication in the backfield. And I know Tuscola's ahead 14-0, but if you're Tuscola's coach, this is not how you want to see your offense executed.
No, it just seems like, doesn't it seem to you like both teams are just kind of flat right now?
Yeah.
You know, they're just kind of flat, you know, fumbled, little botched, you know, snap right there, resulting in a 3-yard loss.
Trips to the left, and the pass is hauled in. Oh, shoestring tackle by Caleb Luck for Clinton. Saves the day on that one.
That was to Zach Martin, who hauled that in and then took off.
He got up
tried to break it around outside.
He got up to speed real fast.
Mm-hmm. Gained about 7 yards, gets it back to about a yard beyond the original line of scrimmage. So they got 3rd and 9.
Nick Bates in the shotgun rolls out to his right towards us, and he's going to be under some pressure. There's going to be a flag in the backfield. I think they're probably going to call a holding here.
Yeah, that's definitely in the holding area, Luke.
And there's another flag that was just tossed on the far sideline.
There is a flag on the
as we get things sorted out
I'm curious to see what that flag on the far side is.
It came in kind of late, almost after the play was over.
We have holding Tuscola and face mask. Oh, face mask against Gibson City. Oh, and that had to be a very late face mask, you know.
Clinton.
And for what, you know? Did I say Gibson City again?
City again.
Hey, Gibson City on the mind, and I don't know what's up with that. But Clinton, yeah. Clinton gets a late face mask, and, you know, that just, oh.
That hurts. Do an excellent job on defense, keeping QB contained, keep him in the backfield. Even got a holding penalty.
Yeah, so that'll just be a replay. Replay of the down, so it'll be Tuscola 3rd and 9.
Yep.
From the 42. 6:58 left here in the second quarter, Luke. Tuscola up 14-0. And like we said, it just seems like, you know, the last couple possessions by both teams has just been, you know, away from the interception that was ran in for a touchdown. It just seems like both offenses just kind of stagnant, kind of flat right now.
And it could be both defenses. Both defenses are really sharp right now, playing really well, good pursuit. They're not giving up too many big plays either way. There have been a few here or there which allowed Tuscola to score with their offense, but
yeah, I mean, when was the last time you really seen Nick Bates without any pressure on him?
Exactly.
You know,
he's been getting rushed around in the pocket. Throws are a little off. The same for Clinton. Clinton's getting rushed around. Bo Carter's getting pursued in the backfield. And here we go. Tuscola in the shotgun. Nick Bates, 2 receivers to either side. He steps to his right, and he's going to get hit from behind.
I was just watching to see who the offensive line was for Tuscola, and this side, you know, the right side of the line is Turner center, then Benich is the guard, and Hastings, who's going out of the game right now, number 75, Ashton Hastings, dropped back in pass coverage, and I was watching it right in front of me, and he just let the guy go around him. And he went right in and tackled Nick. I mean, I'm sure some of the coaches are going to be seeing that and getting it taken care of.
Snap on the punt, and he's going to try and return it as best he can, and they're going to call
it. Oh, big hit.
Good
Luck.
hit.
49. Had a teammate holding on to him, and he just came in and cleaned up Zach Martin. But we do have a flag on the field.
And I think they're going to either call that a clip or a holding on Tuscola is what it looked like from here. The legal block in the back.
It's going to be declined.
Yep.
So it's going to be Clinton's ball on the 35. No. On the 15.
On the 15.
On the 15.
And Tuscola kind of buries himself here, playing a good defensive game. Special teams is maybe let them down a little bit here on the 15-yard line. Clinton is headed in towards the end zone.
Well, this is exactly what Clinton was looking for, something like this to kind of get them jump started here. So let's see how they respond.
Forcing the turnovers. Bo Carter, number 4, takes the snap, bumps his running back.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, overthrew the little guy out there. And both of these quarterbacks are throwing just a tad high, just a little off. And he didn't have any pressure on him that time, just a little high. I mean, it's got to be hard to throw to a guy that's only 5. No offense, it's got to be hard to throw to a guy that's 5'3", and you're 6 foot. He is 6. Bo Carter, the quarterback, is 6'3", so the receiver he was throwing to is a whole foot shorter.
Especially standing in the middle of 3 Tuscola Warrior defenders. I don't know. He was not open.
A big hole up the middle. Number 49, Caleb Luck trucking along there.
Took it straight up the middle. Looks like he might have got down just 2 yards shy of the first down, so it's going to be 3rd down and probably 2, a long 2. Might call it 3. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 is what the PA announcer says here on Tuscola.
And Bo Carter has 2 backs in the backfield. Wide receiver in motion, moving to the near side. And he is in trouble.
What a play.
He's taken down, sacked by the quarterback. Nick Bates, quarterback to quarterback here.
No one left alone out there on that left inside. He was lined up on the outside, actually probably from the corner position. And shot across the line and sacked him.
4th and 15.
So
Big play, big play.
Tuscola brings a blitz, and it pays off and moves them back to 4th and 15.
That was not what the doctor was ordering for Clinton there on that play. You know, you got 3rd and 3, and all of a sudden you try to run some sweeping thing going on around the outside. Nick Bates just came in and messed that play all up.
And he's back, looking to pass, going for the end zone. Nobody there.
Going for little guy again, number 6.
And that is Mason Dial. It looked like he tripped a little bit there, a couple yards downfield.
Yeah, he
Couldn't get his
tripped.
footing.
Tyler Hell was on the defense for Tuscola on that play, and actually had a better chance of coming down with that toss than the intended receiver. So Warriors will take over on downs here, Luke, with 4:41 left, and let's see if they can finally get something going.
And they survive a scare after the turnover. Defense holds. Nick Bates takes the ball. He's running up the middle, gets hit, and he is down. And you can definitely tell Clinton is just trying to stand up the runner and then come in and strip the ball. On that play, they had him stood up a couple yards back, and they tried to strip the ball, and he leaned forward and gained a few.
Number 49, Luck, middle linebacker on that stop. Delivered a pretty good pop to Nick.
And here they are in shotgun. They're running a sweep to the far side to Cole Evans.
Nice turn.
Who, it looks like he tackled himself, leaned a little too far, lost his footing. First down.
Little pitch out. Almost an option pitch. Out to Cole Evans, and he got around the outside and tucked his shoulder down and picked up a first down for Tuscola. And like you said, his footing came out from underneath of him a little bit. Looked like he might have had a little bit more running room. Pursuit was definitely there.
And trips to this side of the field. Nick Bates takes the snap, and he's going to keep it up the middle, and he gains about 2.
Quarterback keeper all the way. Looks like Coach Reinhardt is playing some safe ball right now. So
hey, got the lead, 14-0. Take that clock and put it on your side.
Yeah,
by
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Using what you got for you, and Nick Bates again keeps it.
Oh boy, I tell you, right there, I would like to see him get that ball pitched out there to Cole because he had some running room. His pursuit was coming from the inside linebacking core from the other side of the ball, and there's no way they could have got to Cole Evans on that. It would have been a nice option to pitch.
And Nick Bates under pressure again. Ball is tipped. And
pressured again by number 72 of Clinton, Keith Licouris, a 6'2", 220-pound junior. He was in there putting the pressure on Nick Bates once again, you know, and that little pressure is causing him to sell that ball a little bit, putting a little bit of extra mustard on the throw. So we got Deonta Johnson back for the punt return.
And he skies the punt a little bit, and he's going to stay away from it. And that is down to around the 26-yard line by number 12 for Tuscola, which is Griffin Dave. And Tuscola's offensive line, after the game last week where they looked pretty decent in a loss to Unity, held their own. They are faltering here against the speed against Clinton. 1 offensive score and 1 defensive score for Tuscola so far tonight, as Clinton gets ready to take over on offense.
Yeah, Tuscola's offense tonight's just kind of looking like they're just kind of missing, you know, not hitting on all the cylinders right now. You know, the second half, there's a lot of football left to be played, but the defense is looking good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, both defenses are looking really good. And
there's another reception. Nick Bates.
Nick Bates is going to try and run to the outside.
And he is in.
So as we say, 1 defense, 1 offense. Tuscola picks off another pass in the middle of the field. Nick Bates intercepts, returns it for a touchdown.
Well, you know, once again, he went to the air, you know, back here in Tuscola's zone. Kind of pinned back here around the 20-yard line of Tuscola territory, and bad result. threw it right to Nick, and he just marched in for the pretty untouched for the touchdown. So,
And I couldn't really see that one too well. There were a lot of bodies in the way, but it didn't really look like there was a Clinton receiver in the area for that one.
He pretty much threw it right to him.
So some more miscommunication perhaps. And the extra point is good. So it is 21-0 with 2 minutes and 45 seconds here in the first half.
Evan Sutton's definitely been working on his extra points. The kid is booting them right through the uprights today. So 21-0 with 2:45 left in the second quarter here. Tuscola is up over Clinton. Tuscola scored 1 touchdown from their offense and 2 from their defense. So
they're really
playing some Bear football today.
So I was just they're really starting to remind me of the Bears right now. Defense scores, offense just kind of chews up the clock and doesn't let the other offense get on the field too much. But if you're Clinton, it's still early. You're not down. You're down 3 scores, but it's not anything that's insurmountable. Tighten down on some of the turnovers. Your defense is playing really well. They've only allowed 1 score tonight, and they've had really great pursuit on the quarterback, Nick Bates, for Tuscola. So Clinton's defense is trying to hold on to keep them into the game. And there's the kick. An excellent kick. This time it's caught cleanly. Good double move, and he gets taken down.
He tried reversing his field of play there, and Zach Bates was having nothing of it.
And good sportsmanship by Cole Evans, helping the returner up off the field. And Clinton will take over, 1st and 10 from their 23. And you can hear the coaches for Clinton on the sideline saying that we can play with them, which they definitely have up to this point. And they are in the pistol. Bo Carter in the backfield. A sweep to the right side, and he will get nowhere. A loss of 2, it looks like, from our point. A sweep around to the right side, stuffed by the Tuscola Warrior defense.
Hey, I was going to give a shout out to the chain gang for the Tuscola Warriors. They've been working these fields out here for a long time. We have Joe Harris, Bob Taylor, John Harris, Dave Lohr, and Rick Quinn. Combined well over 130 years of experience with those guys. If you added up all the years that they've been out here on this field doing this chain gang detail.
Trips to our side of the field, they run a screen pass, and it's all black.
Jacob Overton.
And he doesn't go down.
A little scrapping going out there with Zach Martin and the 2 little guys on the field. Zach had them both going after him.
And Tuscola takes a timeout here with 1:47 left to play.
Gee, I think I've been saying Zach Martin. It's actually Austin Martin.
And if you're Clinton, what are you shooting for here at the last 1:47 for Clinton? I mean, do you go to the air? I mean, your last 2 have been picks for the end zone. You're on your own turn. It's tough.
Tell you what.
2 picks, and you really need to get down the field and get a score before halftime. But
if I'm coaching, it's staying on the ground.
Gotcha.
You know, you got 1:47 left. You're down 3 scores. You know, you want to try to do something to keep your team in the game. The last thing you need to do right now is another mistake, another turnover, going back for a touchdown. Just keep it on the ground.
And
maybe a quarterback keeper, something spread out where you can maybe run a little bit more time off the clock, and hopefully luck will get you a pretty good boot. Right now, you know, providing they don't make the first down, they're going to be punting this ball away with probably right around 1.5 minutes left in the game. And if luck can get a pretty good boot off and get the ball down around, you know, around midfield, Clinton's defense isn't doing too bad. You know, they've only given up 1 score.
Exactly. And they have trips to our side of the field with 1 back in the backfield, and they will pass. He's rolling to his left, and he doesn't see anybody, and he holds it, and they shove him out of bounds.
Well, you could definitely tell just by the way he was looking the field over and his presence. He was not going to throw that football unless somebody was wide open.
Yep. Oh, yeah. So good decision making. He's learning. And he really didn't have anybody of him. Credits Tuscola's secondary on that set of downs. They definitely had everybody covered. Nobody open. And Caleb Luck will punt for Clinton. Get a decent punt. Have their defense come back out. And hopefully end the half. And here comes Griffin again, pressuring the punter. A line drive.
Line drive right at the 50.
Tristan Williams weaving.
Oh, my.
He spurts through. Excellent return by Tristan Williams. He gets back to the 30-yard line of Clinton, and they will have excellent field position to try and drive in and score once more before halftime.
Number 55 for Clinton had a shot at him. He got by him. Then number 1, Lucas Kraft, had a shot at him. Got by him, just kept going straight up the field. Next thing you know, he's getting about a 21-yard return out of that.
And back, shotgun pass to the sideline to Tristan Williams again. Tucks it, nice spin move, gains a few more yards. Excellent pass by Nick Bates. And Tuscola is hurrying.
You know, I'm pretty impressed with Tristan Williams. You know, he's really not that big of a kid, but boy, I tell you what, he likes to play the game. You know, he fights for every yard he gets. He's always trying to get more. Keeps his feet going, stays low, keeps his feet going, and just.
And we got trips to the far side of the field this time.
Here we go.
And they're running the screen.
Swing pass out to Martin was knocked down. By number 5.
He read that
Eli
the whole
Logue.
way.
Yes, he did. Matter of fact,
oh man,
that would have been a sprint to the other end of the field.
I doubt anybody would have caught him. He would have had a full head of steam, headed the opposite way.
Yes, he would.
And Tuscola spared again offensively here, trying not to turn the ball over, needing to get back in. If they get into the end zone again, they'll have a comfortable lead, and there's going to be an illegal snap. It's going to be on Tuscola.
Yeah, they had some movement, illegal procedure against
I
Tuscola.
Nick Bates looked away from the center, and then when he looked back, the ball was coming to him.
Mm-hmm.
So they move back, 2nd and 15. Still looking to get in the end zone.
The other side of that line is made up of the guard is Henderson and Gibson is the tackle. Oh, right over the middle. Nice pass.
And he's in the end zone.
Austin Martin from the left side running looked like a flag pattern kind of towards the corner of the end zone, and Nick Bates just put a rope right there to him.
Props to Nick Bates on that. He had 2 Clinton Maroons all over him, in his face, steps up in the pocket. That's a college throw right there. He stepped right up into the pressure, got hit, and still delivered the ball.
That was on a rope. I mean, he just delivered that one right, stiffed it right in there. Very, very nice play.
Good route running, excellent pass.
Nice kick again.
There it is. Extra point is good. With a minute left here, it's 28-0 in favor of Tuscola on homecoming night. And they are trying to pull away in the first half here against Clinton.
Well, you know, we're sitting here, we're watching Clinton get ready to take this kickoff return, and looking down here at their sideline and the disposition of their kids on the sideline. The wind has now been taken out of their sails.
And it's got to hurt a little bit there to give up that touchdown.
Yes.
Second offensive touchdown tonight for Tuscola. And Tuscola's offense hasn't looked that consistent. I think that's credited to Clinton's defense. But they just haven't been able to come up with the big plays. Almost an interception that could have been returned. Almost. Just inches away. And then the next play, you just give up that touchdown. It's kind of like a sucker punch in the gut, and all the wind is gone.
Yep, that'll do it to you.
And here's the kickoff, and it's a little pooch kick. And he'll just take a seat. Smart decision there.
Well, Clinton will have 59 seconds here to maybe come up with a big play if the coach chooses to do so. You know, they're pretty decent field position. They got the ball on the 42-yard line, and they've got a minute left, and not for sure if they got any timeouts left or not. But
I almost don't understand the little pooch kick on the kickoff. Why not pin them back here? Give them great field position. It just takes one good play to get it down the other end.
I mean, that wasn't a missed kick. That was an intentional pooch kick. I don't know. I don't understand it either. But
I mean, I know he's going to rely on his defense. They
I
haven't
guess
given up a
maybe
score
they
yet.
just did want to see something happen big on the kickoff. You know?
And there's a screen pass out here to Johnson, and he'll get up and out of bounds.
Deonta Johnson. Oh, there's a
flag.
Late flag coming in. It looked to me like number 52 for Clinton. Austin Gregory was kind of shoving around on Ashton Hastings,
and
who is out there on the field on the defensive side of the ball.
And that's not what Clinton needs right now.
And they did. They got a personal foul, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh.
An excellent screen pass, gains of 10, 11 yards, and they bring it back on a personal foul penalty. You got to control those emotions. I know you're down 28-0, but when you do get you get a good gain, a big play, you can't have silly penalties like that.
That is not the way to gain favor with your coach.
Yeah, that too.
Coach is down here. He's just fuming. He's down here all by himself, and he's not very happy.
And we've got a whistle blown here by the officials, as Clinton has a 1st and 15 here on their own 36. And we will find out 2nd down. Okay, that's what the discrepancy was. It'll be a 2nd and 15. I was going to say they still lose. They lose the play after the personal foul. So it's 2nd and 15.
Yeah, that is not a replay there.
And the snap, screen pass out to the far side.
Oh.
You got to pick it up. Okay, there's the whistle.
To the little guy. I got a fire pager going off here.
And it was a screen pass. But they say it was a forward pass, so it will be an incompletion instead of a fumble. If you were to throw that ball back behind you in a pass to the sideline, it would be considered a fumble. Not this case. And Bo Carter takes a snap. Handoff coming around the near side here. Not a lot of room, goes out of bounds. Excellent job by 83 for Tuscola.
Zach Bates.
Yep. Zach Bates, the excellent defense, keeps him to the sidelines and shoves him out with 43 seconds here to go in the first half. And Clinton will elect to punt. And as you said, their coach does not look
no.
Reminiscent of the days when I played for Coach Stan Winky, who you could definitely tell when he was not happy with something you were doing. The good old days.
Yeah, you know, they had just a little less than a minute. 3 plays later, they're putting the ball back off. Tuscola's going to get this ball back with 30 seconds left. You know, up by 4 scores. Probably look for Reinhardt to probably just do something safe here and run the clock out, get to halftime, but we'll see what he elects to do.
And the officials are out talking about maybe the spot of the ball here. They're marking. Oh, the penalty flag. Oh, so yeah, that'll push Tuscola back.
Yeah, illegal block in the back from one of the Tuscola punt returners, and gets the ball all the way back to the 29-yard line. So 34 seconds left. See if Tuscola's going to try. Looks like they're going to try to attack them.
They're in shotgun here. Nick Bates back. He's going to pass. He's looking downfield. Caught by Tristan Williams over the middle of the field. They will stop the clock momentarily to move the chain gang.
Tuscola still going for the jugular here.
Yeah, Tuscola's
25
really
seconds.
trying to twist the knife here and finish it off. Down the sideline, a huge
Oh, what a
bomb.
throw. What a throw.
Oh, through
Oh.
his hands. A
Had-
huge bomb.
Had Josh Knight open down here at the 20-yard line, and Nick couldn't have thrown that ball any better. Went right through his hands.
An excellent pass. It was a good route, straight down the sideline. He was open, very open. Coach wasn't too happy. I think he gave our the 40-yard marker a little boot to the fence there. And Tuscola, well, 2nd and 10 here. And Nick Bates back to pass.
Another attempt.
Yeah, this one's thrown a little bit toward the middle. And, oh, no.
Hit number 12, Josh Hickman for Clinton, right in the hands, and he dropped the pass. Had a chance for an interception there.
And you hear on TV sometimes how they say that's why he's a cornerback and not a wide receiver. Batting the ball down and not allowing the pass to get through, but just couldn't get a handle on it for the turnover. And Tuscola will try again here, 3rd and 10. And they will hand it off up the middle, Cole Evans, and he gets a few yards to run the clock out.
Yeah.
And that will end the first half of play here. Homecoming in Tuscola. They will end the half up 28-0.